another Big Bull technology video. This video is for Year 7 or anyone else that needs to self-enroll. So if you already have enrolled into our OnGuard safety test, please go and watch the other video that will show you how to get there. But this is for those students that need to get to OnGuard and need to self-enroll into our classes. So once you have gone to the Google page, you need to type in St. Columbas, and there it comes up there. I will click on that. It comes up and you need to check that you are clicking on St. Columbas Springwood. Click on that and it will take you through to our web page. You need to make sure that it's our web page and no one else's, otherwise this won't work for you. Once you're on our web page there, if you hover over learning here, you'll have this menu pop up. Go down to the bottom of that menu there and click on Library Resources. And the Library Resources page will open up. Now at the very bottom of this Library Resources page, if I scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see OnGuard login page. Click on that link there and that will take you to our OnGuard safety training portal. Now that's really important that you check here that it says St. Columbas Catholic College. Please don't type into Google OnGuard safety training and then think it will get through to our training page. It could pick any school. There are many schools across Australia that use this portal. We need to make sure that we're at St. Columbas Catholic College. Now, you can see it's got username and password and all these things here. If you have not used OnGuard before, you need to go down the bottom here. You need to use the self-enroll page. So if you click on that, it will take through here. You just need to make sure that you give that a bit of a read. And it brings you to this page. This here uses your username, your first name. This is something that you can choose. Now, I normally like to put in here, I'm just going to put my last name and my first name, all as one word, all in lowercase, that's fine. I'm going to put in here my first name and my last name. So you need to go through and you need to put in your username, your first name and last name there like that. Once you click on your year course group, click on that. You are in Year 7 or whatever year you are that you are self-enrolling in. That's really important that you get that correct because only the classes for that year will come up. And I'm going to confirm details and enroll. Once you have clicked that, it will actually log you out and you'll need to log in using those details. Now this may be a little bit confusing, but when this eventually loads up, you will need to put in your username, which remember, my username was my last name and my first name. So I'm going to click login here because it says I have successfully enrolled, so it has my details now. Now, I'm going to put into here my username, which was my last name and my first name. Now you might be thinking, I don't have a password. When you're first logging in, your password is OnGuard, ONGUARD. Now that's the same password for everyone, ONGUARD. Now that is all in lowercase, all one word. And I'm going to log in. Don't want to save that just yet, so I'm going to get rid of that. And it will take me to a page. It will take me straight to you must change your password now. Now I can use whatever I want. Now my computers can make one up for me. I don't want to do that. And I'm going to choose whatever I want. So I'm just going to put a password in here. Okay, now that password can be anything you want. You may want to use it, use a password that you have already used. Make it something that you can remember. What is the name of your childhood friend? So this is just a security, just in case you need to reset something. Now you can choose any one of these. One of the ones that you can remember. Now I know this one here. Your first ever pet. My first pet was called Spot. It was a bird. So we're going to save that one there. Now, once this is saved, I have then successfully logged into OnGuard Safety. Once this page loads up, it will take me to where I can start selecting my courses and my classes. It's now loaded up. So have a read through this, okay, before you get rid of it or whatever pops up. So it says here, hello Mark, sorry you aren't enrolled in any courses. So I need to enroll into a course. I'm going to pick enroll into a new course. That will take me through to a page where I can choose from several courses. Now you need to find your class, 7 Tech 1 all the way through to 7 Tech 8, and you need to make sure it's your teacher. So there's Mrs. Carlin, Miss Ward, Mr. O'Doherty. You need to choose the right class. I'm going to choose one of my classes for 7 Tech 2, and I'm going to confirm course selection. Are you sure? Yes, I am. And once it goes back, you can see that it is there and it has the right selection in there. Now, if you're in another class and you need to do multiple, you can put another enrollment on there, but we don't need to do that if you're in year 7. I'm going to click on that. And it will come up and it will show all the safety tests that I need to complete here. It's just loading, but you can still see that I need to complete all of these safety tests here. Okay, we're just going to do a little bit of a demonstration on how to complete it. Yes, we're about to start the bench and pedestal drill. Start my training. Now this page has a whole heap of information about the bench and pedestal drill. Here it is here. So you need to go through and read all this information. This information has safety information, how to use the machine. Okay, so you need to read through all of those. Read through all of that. Once you get down to the bottom down here, you need to click on Knowledge Consolidation. This basically takes us through and tests your knowledge of what you have just looked at. So when I'm here now, I go through, yes, all of this is true, and I'm going to click on that green button there. And it takes me through to the safety tests. Now, once you go through here, you have to get 100%. You have got to get them all right to be able to move on. Now, sometimes we can't remember the information and we need a little bit of a hint so that we can get it right. You must get permission to use the drilling machine. Now, if you can't remember if it's false, true, or no, or whatever it may be, if you go over review here, it will give you a little bit of a hint and a little bit of something to read just to help you get that instruction there. Once you've read that, you must get permission to use the drilling machine. This is true. And when you go through, you will click each one of those. Now, if you get it wrong, it'll give you a chance to redo them, or it will tell you that you need to wait a little bit before you can complete it again. Now, that's no dramas. If you get some wrong, you can do it again. That's fine. It's no dramas at all. If it logs you out of this test for a little bit, that's fine. Just go on to another test to get them right. That's what you need to be doing. Now there's a few questions there. There's 12 questions in that safety test. So that's a quick video on how to log in, enroll, and to be able to start your safety tests from there. If there's any questions, please make sure you ask your teacher. They will be able to troubleshoot if you can't remember your password or whatever the case may be. They'll be able to help you. Thanks for watching this video on Big Bull Technology. See you later.